Alright guys, Billum here back with more Mass Effect. It is nighttime now. I literally just got home from work. It's like 11. Yeah, we're doing on from where I left off earlier today. Yeah, we're in Therum, I think is the name of the planet. I'm assuming this is some sort of enemy base. But I'll be honest, I'm already kind of tired. Like, that's kind of another reason why I'm not streaming time. I actually got out of work at a pretty perfect time to where like I could stream right now. Like it's only 11. Like I typically start streams sometimes even late now, so it's like I could stream tonight, but I really just don't feel like it. To be honest, I'm not really. Dude, streaming takes a lot. Like I have a lot of fun streaming. I really enjoy doing the streams, but it's like it's a lot. Like it's pretty draining, particularly because like I typically start really late, so like I am like going for 3.5 to 4 hours. Like by the time the end of that stream, it's like past 3 o'clock, and which is like normally fine. Like I normally go to sleep at around 3 o'clock. However, the main problem is that I like if I'm done streaming at 3 o'clock, that means I don't go to sleep until like 4:30, 5 o'clock, and it's like that's the issue there. And yeah, I just like feel. I usually don't feel great next morning and stuff, so I don't know. I have fun doing it, but I think I'm definitely gonna have to take my time with it though. Like I kind of went overboard that 1 week where I did like I streamed I think 5 out of 7 days. That first week I streamed. Fuck. Please. Yeah, I think I went a bit overboard that week, and then. But yeah, we're gonna stream tomorrow. Finish Revelations. Then next stream series will probably be Death Stranding, and we'll continue playing Mass Effect here. Yeah, I think something I didn't even see until after I got home from work today, even though it came out actually this morning, is that we're getting a state of play on Thursday for Horizon Forbidden West, which is pretty exciting. I'm hoping we get a release date. I would assume we would get a release date, considering that's typically when they've released release dates for games recently. Like,
can you hear me?
Oh, here's Liara.
I'm trapped. Okay. I need help.
Oh, so this was main story. I didn't even realize it was main story.
Liara to Sony, I presume.
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me.
I forgot, Liara's not a party member in 2, right? But she is in 3.
I cannot move.
That's how it is, right?
I need you to get me out of it, all right?
I don't remember anymore, if I'm being honest.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil.
Yeah, that's that.
I activated the tower's defenses.
Something that kind of sucks is that I thought I was gonna get next week off. I was so happy I was gonna get next week off because, like, again, like, things that I was working on at work got canceled. Turns out, nope, they just reassigned me to other shit. So, still working. Different shifts though. My Tuesday shift's actually shorter, which is like kind of makes it like, well, like it's kind of short to the point where it's like, well, what's even the point? It's like I would have rather not worked at all, but whatever. And then Thursday is pretty much the same shift, just I actually go in 2 hours earlier and get out 2 hours earlier. So yeah, gonna have to
there is a control in here that should deactivate this thing.
I mean, so and really it doesn't affect much though. Would have been nice to have like 5 days off all in a row, but I guess that is what it is.
I don't know how you'll get in here.
I mean, to be fair, it should still be a pretty lax week though.
They've been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Like, I mean, my plans are still the same. Just I was hoping to have a bit more free time, like a bit more like relaxation time, but whatever. I mean, even in the situation now, it's like plans are probably still the same. I just want to see something. So that was this. That still hasn't been updated. That's really fucking weird. Again, I didn't realize this was the main mission area. was actually hoping I wasn't going to be, because I wanted to do all the side stuff first. Which, by the way, yeah, we're taking our time here. I mean, I'm not in any rush. I would like to go to every planet, ideally. Shit. That's a bit loud. I need to turn this down. It's a bit loud for me. Actually, do we have... Oh, fuck. We have a lot of points. And the rest doesn't matter, does it? I don't think he matters really at all. If she matters, though. I want to get hacking. Okay. Or no, I didn't want hacking, I wanted electronic, oh, whatever, who fucking cares? It's fine either way. But yeah, I mean, I got to work today, obviously, work was fine. Really, just pretty uneventful day. It wasn't that, it was pretty easy, actually, really. Fuck. I still haven't died yet, have I?
Area secured.
Okay. Yeah, tomorrow I am gonna be busy in the day, during the day. I got some errands to run, and, yeah, I'm pretty much gonna be busy for a lot of the early morning, or not morning, but like early afternoons for a period. To the point where, like, again, I typically wake up at like 10 nowadays, so it's like, by that point, it's like, I have something I have to go to at noon, so it's like, really, like, by the time I got like all the normal morning stuff done and everything, it's like, probably not gonna have any real time anyway. Wait, what is this? Wait, what? Wait, what are we doing? Oh, is it... Wait, I'm just confused. Exactly what I'm doing here. Oh. Ah, fuck, I just did the exact same thing then. Wait, what? There we go. Okay. So as I said, gonna be busy for a lot of the day tomorrow. I'll probably be done with everything in perfect time to like take a nap, and then after taking a nap, it will be a normal time to where I start working on the normal stuff I do for the other channel, for the main channel.
How did you get in here?
So
I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more death arrives.
yeah,
That button over there should shut
so
down
tomorrow, I
this
think the plan is just to work on the BBAU review, which I pretty much haven't done any work on. I don't even think I made a thumbnail yet. Like, I've really done almost no work on it. So I really need to start working on that. Not really planning on getting anything significant done. Like, I would just like to work on as much of it as possible, and then probably around 11 I'll start streaming Revelations and try to wrap it up tomorrow night. That is kind of just the general plan for tomorrow.
I still cannot believe all this. Why would the guest?
Thursday we'll play Mass Effect in the morning. Well, Thursday will probably pretty much be the same as today. Pretty much almost exactly the same, I think.
I don't know.
And then Friday I have to get up super early in the morning. Got stuff going on there. The rest of the day should be fine though. I do need to record the Challenge All-Stars review by then though. Actually, I forgot. Thursday is the Challenge All-Star finale, so I'll have to watch that, right? The review and everything in the morning. But yeah, I'll probably record it Friday morning. Maybe play some Mass Effect if I have time, and then yeah, nighttime probably try to edit it. Just it doesn't even need to be done.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal.
He's like, it's not coming out till
Master.
the Wednesday.
Aye, aye, Commander.
But
Secure and away.
whatever.
ETA 8 minutes.
Yeah, Horizon event on Thursday. That should be interesting. I'm thinking we'll get a release date, and that way I can kind of schedule that out. I'm kind of at the point now where I'm thinking I might just cancel the Valhalla DLC reviews. Just because, to be honest, I really don't fucking care anymore. Like, I really don't. Like, I'm thinking what I might do instead is redo, like, for that video in that spot. I mean, we'll see when Horizon comes out. If Horizon, like, perfectly fills that spot, then we'll just, I think I might just delete it and just say fuck it entirely. But...
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this
Special
place is falling
something.
apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want.
I'm still a bit undecided on what I want to do with it.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Like, ideally, we just wouldn't do it, and I would replace it with, like, an Assassin's Creed series ranking that I want to do. But at the same time, it's like,
Spare the Asari.
I kind of feel like I should do it. Like, it feels weird that I'm not going to do it. Oh, shit.
Lost shields.
Fuck, I fucked this up. I fucked it up so bad. Oh no. This is not my own fault. I fucked this up. There's a lot of jank to this game, though, isn't there? This game really does feel janky a lot of the time, but the game's obviously 15 years old or almost, so it's like, what do you expect, really? It sucks that the Horizon event is when I'm at work. That's really fucking annoying. Oh, also, looks like Sonic. There's a Sonic event at on the same day.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to
Xbox's
land in
event's gonna be
exploding
when I'm working.
volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors
Perfect,
and melt our
obviously.
hull. Just for future
This is
reference.
really annoying.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Ooh, we got 14 minutes of in-game gameplay. Or in-game footage, and... Okay.
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there. And not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a
I mean, obviously I
cycle of
know,
extinction.
like, I know what it is,
Each
but
time a great
I forgot they did this
civilization
much
rises
setup
up,
in the
it
first
is
one.
suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer.
Depending on
than
how long
here
this
on your
Mass Effect
ship.
playthrough takes, I
And
kind of
my
want
knowledge
to.
of the
I want to see if we
Protheans
can
might be
replay
useful.
Mass Effect super quickly
And our
afterwards,
biotics will come in handy
and do
when the fighting
a
starts.
Good to have you on the team.
and do a quick
Thank you, Commander.
Renegade
I am
playthrough.
very grateful.
We'll see though.
I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Go
No,
see the doctor. The
whatever.
rest of you,
Fine.
dismissed.
Damn it.
Mission reports are filed, Commander.
Fine.
You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Norman.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
I forgot we
Of
did
course,
get the
Commander.
yeah,
The
Far
mission
Cry
must
6
always
is
take
also
priority.
Good luck,
on
Commander.
Thursday too,
Remember,
isn't it? So
we are all
Thursday's gonna be
counting on you.
jam-packed. Alright. Just wanna see what the journal says now. Okay, so that's just a complete mission. Interesting. So that was kind of a weird one then. I would think that we would get new dialogue, right? Let's do that.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
I guess he
Yes,
doesn't have
sir.
anything new. But let's go. Who the fuck are you? Who are you? Oh fuck! I have that stuck in my head now. It's like whenever I hear like anything close to like "Who are you?" I just think of like not Altair. Fucking Ezio. The quote unquote Ezio. And Valhalla. Who are you?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get back up to the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. In Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich, but she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same, but things never felt together. Training, you know.
Do you know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything
I guess
Kinetics
new
did
rumor that
was
more than
gold.
likely Final Fantasy VII Remake
I'm not
Part
saying
2
they
will not be
intentionally
at
detonated drives over our
E3.
outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Do you know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Okay.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
So... Fuck. I don't know. Game. Thank you. Who's down here? Okay. Wait. Oh, is that from a higher level? I really don't like the minimap in this game. Oh, maybe it's like from in here. Hey, this is like Miranda's room, isn't it? In 2.
Yes, Commander?
Should we
Is there something you
do?
need?
No?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Yeah, fuck you too. Oh, here's Liara. Okay. She's
Commander,
tall, isn't she?
Are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
Yeah, I'm
I
excited
never
to see
properly thanked them
Horizon
for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If
Forbidden
you
West.
hadn't
Should be
shown
good.
up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
So am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a 20-minute
Of
section.
indigenous life forms, or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers. But I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other
Yeah,
people.
conveniently, it's like pretty much. It's when I'm at work. It's really annoying.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's
I don't like
daughter.
other people.
People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha. You share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh,
I feel like I'm gonna like Liara a lot more in the replay here. Because Liara's a character that I never really attached to, mainly because I just didn't like the fucking first game. So I didn't play her that much. And like she's so like much more important in the first game than she is in 2. And like 2 specifically, 3 is like she's there. But by then I was already attached to some of the other characters.
Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her. And this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
That's fucking weird.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved. But it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these
Assassin's
traits onto our
Creed?
daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Maybe she wanted to meet you but couldn't. Something could have happened to her. Maybe she passed away.
You might be right. I hope you are. But I have no way to know for sure. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
But I do take it that by the end of the week here, we're gonna probably have some. I think we already did that one, right?
We were the first species to discover
I
the
don't
Citadel.
remember.
We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about
Oh,
my
I
people.
forgot what I was gonna say. To be honest, I'm kind of tired already. I'm probably gonna do at least one more though, but we did do this. I do remember now.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Okay. I do also want to talk to everyone to see if anyone else has anything else to say. So we'll go to the other floors. Something I want to see here, though. Okay. Let's go Rex first.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good.
Actually, I didn't realize that my Can 9 reviews almost have 5,000 views. That's pretty good for that video.
I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching.
Waiting.
A couple of the mercs
A
called
lot
my name,
of waiting.
but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Wait, what?
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
Okay.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Are your people really dying?
Do we do these?
We're sure not. We're too spread out. None of us
Yeah,
are interested in
we did these
staying
already.
in our
Lots of
home.
species have...
So we leave.
So long, Rex.
These are really awkward ends to conversations.
Commander, you have a minute?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship.
Is there a trailer on AW 13?
Season on Ninja Wars. Ninjas continue to evolve, they continue to get stronger.
Sensors, weapons.
And they're amazing!
Dude, I completely forgot AW was coming so
Better,
soon.
faster, stronger. We're turning up the intensity with the obstacles.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
We have an obstacle called
I'm not
split
sure I'd call
decision,
the
where
council
there's
races
a
allies.
choice. And you see the ninjas going through, where does my skill set lie? It's a coin toss.
We
Should
have
have
to
chosen
learn
the
to
other way.
rely on ourselves.
Everyone's represented on American Ninja Warrior. No one's left out.
Sure,
We have
yes.
such an all-star lineup of women always, and they are just really
Standing up for
moving the needle
ourselves
this year
doesn't mean
too.
standing alone.
You see yourselves in these people, and you see them overcoming
Do
obstacles.
I?
You start to think, what could I overcome? Talk about
As noble
Hey, that's the problem I have with
It's
AW. Is this like,
the chance to see somebody do
is this like obsession with them trying to make it a metaphor for
I
life?
don't see that as an evidence.
Ah shit, I clicked the wrong one.
If
We're
you're fighting
all
a bear,
searching
the
for
only way for you to
inspiration. I
survive
think
is to
that's
sick
why
your
so
dog on
many
it and run.
people are
You'll
so
do it.
addicted.
Are we all looking for
Just love your dog.
inspiration?
It isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
That depends, sir. If you ordered me to kiss a superior officer, that would be a violation of the regs concerning fraternization. That would make it an illegal order. I'd be required to decline and relieve you of command. Sir.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I think she's being straight with us. Or at least, I don't think she lies very often.
Yeah, she's probably really bad at it. Hey, want me to ask her about her sex life? Might be illuminating.
I forgot how, like, how negative Ashley comes off here.
I don't think she's used to teasing. Good-natured or otherwise.
No fun, Commander. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Oh, this is the same thing?
Not
Ah,
every.
shit.
Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted...
We'll talk later.
Looking forward to it, sir.
Here's Garrus.
Commander, how are you? Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
There's always just randomly fucking says it. He just walks up to him and just says this. Whatever.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Sarah.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Sarah. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Alright, what do we got here? Rex, Ashley, is that it? Who the fuck is this?
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra
Who the
supplies before you
fuck
head
are
out?
you?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I don't know if I really care enough. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. Wait, who's down here? Oh, Tali. I forgot about Tali. Well, so we can...
Something I can do for you, Commander.
I think it's all the same.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye.
I'll talk to Tali.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I already did all this, so...
I should go.
See you later.
Alright, so I think we will return to the galaxy map, and then we'll probably call it an episode. Because I'm kind of debating over whether or not to even do another one, because I'm actually pretty tired. Because I'm tired and I'm hungry too, which is probably not a great sign. What am I doing? There's the elevator. Alright. So, actually no, let's talk to Joker. I forgot why we didn't talk to Joker.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun, fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and a power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm
Yeah,
putting
I
my
need
ship
to
in your
know.
hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. I classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
How'd you get your nickname? We did that. I think we're good.
I have to go.
Oh shit, we're 57 minutes in. Holy shit. Where'd all that time go? We spent, what, over 50 minutes talking to people on the Normandy? Whatever. We'll end here. Next episode, we will go and continue on. But yeah, for now, thank you for watching.